Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Thanks guys so much for everything that you do for the channel and for enjoying the videos last week, probably more than you have ever. So God bless for that. Please remember that I always create an extended reading for you guys, and I will attach the link to the top of the description box as well as pin it to the top of the comment section. Please guys also know that you can join the Unbound membership to this channel and get all of those extended readings, limitless access, plus all of the channel perks. So consider that. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you get reminded when I upload a new Aries video, which comes out every single Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. There's also a second YouTube channel that I have where I do daily tarot card readings. You can join that or come visit me there above and do live chat daily with me, which I hope you will. It's called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. Spirit has your back. You better believe it. Let me say this to you. The astrology for you this week is it's exceptional. Mars is sextile to Jupiter. And Jupiter is in Aries. So it doubles down for you. What does that sextile mean? Well, sextile is a working relationship. It is when things are like the optimum point of functionality between two energies. Jupiter and Mars are get things done, expansion, and limitless possibility. It's like luck. It's legit like liquid luck. You also have a trine, Mars, also is trined to Mercury this whole week, which means clear thoughts, sharp, precise, get to the point, be able to speak with exceptional articulation and acuity and get people interested and excited and motivated and know just what to say. And communications, you could be getting communications that come in that tell you, hey, you got what you wanted. Good news, fortunate news, lucky news, right? Or something that makes you realize how lucky you are. You also have a challenging aspect still. Mars is still square to the sun. What that usually does is it creates tension and almost a ferocity, like you just want to like fucking prove yourself, right? Which can lead to really reckless behavior, but not with these other energies. You have to take everything as a whole. With that sextile to Jupiter and that trine to Mercury, that's really going to be very fortunate and very intelligent energy that can ground that challenging energy of, oh, I just got to get it done. And that just becomes a motivator for you. That energy, that square to the sun. Because squares are challenges that become lessons, that become advantages. Like, that's what squares are. So this is almost to your advantage to have that grind and feel that grind and that churning in your belly right now. Because it will push you to think and dig and figure stuff out and make the right contacts and send the right emails and ask the right questions. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful time for you. This is no joke. This card, Spirit has your back. It's exceptional energy. It is almost 100% realistic, and not like realistic, but true. It's true. It's like, it's accurate. It's just accurate. Spirit has your back. This could also mean, because this is how I take the eagle energy, government or any kind of official thing that you tried or you were interacting with or you were applying for, yada, yada, yada. This is when it says yes. This is when you take authority over your life and take charge of something. Okay. So that's beautiful energy that we start out with. And it's not going to go away. It's going to be there all week. Set healthy boundaries. This is you learning who you are. Establishing your sense of self. As well as saying, no, I can't, or yes, I want it. You know, stuff was probably getting really heavy, taking on too much, realizing I don't have to take on too much, As the sun has moved into Virgo, we're all getting into the work smart, not hard mode. I don't have to take too much on. And if I have a lot to do, I can take it one step at a time. Aries. We've just begun, guys. We've just begun. Oh, okay. I have to say this. For those of you who are in legal situations, this is the law agreeing with a charge that you made or a claim that you made or something that you put out there to defend yourself. It's like, if y'all don't want me to kill this person, y'all need to help me keep this person out of my face or defend myself against what they're trying to do to me. This is when it comes back, yes, yes, in your favor. Life is speeding up. In the future, there's lack of communication or lack of contact. And maybe that's what you want. Whoever this is that, I feel like this is a side note, this is just for a little piece of you, but definitely leave comments below if this is you. It's almost like you're trying to go no contact from somebody, or you don't want any contact from somebody, or you have expressed very clearly no more contact from somebody. You won't hear from them again. This could also extend into somebody who's trying to collect debt from you or something like that. If you stood up for yourself, if you set boundaries, or you set up or establish terms, they will be agreed to, and it'll get people off your back. So this is a great time to take action about those things. Let spirit be your guide. This is hawk energy, trust. And yes, I will go as far to say, watch out for messengers. Leave comments below. Let me know what messengers, especially animal totems, you guys have been seeing lately. Messengers in your life that have come to you. And they'll come to you in all forms. They'll come to you in numbers. They'll come to you in songs on the radio. They'll come to you in videos. They'll come, like, what are the messages that have been sent? Because eagle and hawk are here, which means God is speaking directly to you. It's very easy for you to hear and understand the vibrations of the universe right now. So definitely trust your gut. Definitely go with your instincts and bring your ideas to life. This is 100% time. You have the eyes, you have the attention of the highest powers. It's almost like it could be, for some of you, a scout of some sort that represents a higher authority, has discovered or seen or taken notice of ideas that you were motivated on. And it's going to be an opening for this opportunity to actually happen or exist or take place. Something is actually going to really go your way. And you won't have to scream and yell about it in the future. I want to know specifically, though, if you could please tell me, God, what is this card? What does this mean? Why is this in the future, no contact? What does that mean? Because that tends to mean, it could also mean that you're not divided and you're not unsure or deliberating anymore. That a decision has been made and things aren't coming together, they are together. That could be what they mean. What does this mean, though? Can you tell me a little bit about this future energy for Aries, please? That's all I got. No? We'll see. This was the deck that I was told to use, so maybe I just need to stop ignoring that. It means hanged man. It means people are starting to see things from a different perspective because they've been put into that situation, or because you, once in that situation, feel stuck. Feel stuck. Or maybe you're trying to make yourself stuck. It's like you've decided what you want and where you want to be. Because we also got 4 of Wands. And 4 of Wands is happy stuff. it's the coming together of two ideals and people's passions. It's celebrating something. So there will be something to celebrate about. It's almost like a commitment that you want to make. It's long term, and it means staying put. But I feel like that is what this has to do with. Like somehow, some way, you want to make a long-term commitment in some part of your life, in some area of your life. And you're trying to make that happen. And that's what's going on now. Things are falling into place because that is what will happen. Things are going to fall into place. And you will be committed long-term to something, but it's not like a bad thing. You want to stay there. You want to be stuck in this. You are going to get this contract. You are going to get this mortgage. You are going to sign this paperwork. This is going to last long-term. This is going to stick around. This is a commitment, not just from you to somebody, but from somebody to you. I don't know what kind of commitment it is. That's up to you and your life. Aries. But that's what's coming together now. Or it's a great time to plant those seeds now, especially, on the new moon on Saturday. The new moon on Saturday, it makes a lot of sense, Aries, to plant seeds for the things that you want to work hard at and grow and basically create a crop for, right? That you will be able to harvest later on, and you will be able to keep growing year after year. Aries. It's a good time to plant that seed. Trust your instincts, follow your ideas, and chase them. Like, go after them. If you have an idea, put it to work. Perfect. Perfect timing. It's interesting because Pisces got perfect timing this week. And Pisces is just one sign before you. And so often, energies run the same. When they're close to each other, they run similar. Maybe you want to check out that video. I'll attach the link above if I can remember. Remember when I said this. Yang energy, this is take action. This also always reminds me of you because you are always active and you're always doing and going after and getting. So you're putting some work out there. It's also saying go. Take action, something coming into existence as well. And then we have orphaned. Orphaned, so feeling like you're all alone or being all alone in this, or realizing that maybe feeling lonely, feeling, well, it's almost like you're doing this all by yourself. You're doing it on your own. And thinker. That's why I feel like there's been maybe tension in you and maybe hesitation. Because you've been thinking, I don't want to be alone. I don't want this to isolate me. I'm scared. I'm scared that this might isolate me. But there's a yin and yang to every situation. And the yin is that fear of being isolated. That fear of being alone. But the yang is, I got to go after this. I got to get it. And you are going to get it. Just, here's your warning. Don't let those fears, like you keep thinking of, but what if I'm alone? But what if I get dumped? But what if I, can I do this all on my, all those doubts you got to put to the fucking side. Because this is too important for you to not take action on this. Not for you. And then flexible. Let me think on this. You've had doubts. And maybe you've been too bendy. And it's because you've been worried about being alone. You can handle this. Not only can you handle this, you will handle this, and you're supposed to. What have your doubts been? Leave the comments. Let me know. What is not for me? What is not for me? What is not for me? No, it's this deck. What is not for me? I'm sorry, not for Aries. What is not for them? What is not for them? Okay. So what Spirit is saying now is this might be a no. You might be getting word back that somebody said, no, you can't get something new. Or you might have to be flexible and choose something that wasn't your first choice, but you don't really want to. But the truth is this. It could be that you don't want to do this alone. You don't want to be by yourself. And that's okay too. Also a sentiment of whatever you get said no to, whatever is denied you this week, it's because there is something new or something on the other side of that will work better. Keep your mind open and flexible this week. It's really important. Temperance. This is almost like trying to make things, it's almost like you have to figure out a compromise. If you hear a no, don't accept no for an answer. Come back and say, okay, well, be flexible with me. I'm going to figure out how to make this work. You will figure out how to make this work. This is Sagittarian energy. This is having a broad mind. This is Jupiter. This is think outside of the box. Think untraditional in order to figure out how to make this work for you. Because the traditional system may not work for you, but it doesn't mean you can't still get what you desire. You might have to like make it your own, it's like you might have to invent your own version. Create your own version. Do it a completely different way. Build your own roadway. You have the energy to do it. Especially if the traditional path doesn't work for you. But what does orphaned mean, please? Why is that card here, please? What is orphaned specifically? Please clarify orphaned for me. You have it's the underlying energy is feeling like you are unsupported or not being supported or not being valued or not recognized. And that's sort of part of your thinking. Also a sense of maybe you're not giving other people credit for the help that they're trying to give you. And that may be an important thing that you really need to recognize. Hold on. There's just something I am not getting. And if you guys are, shout it out to me. Temperance, being flexible. But what do you want Aries to do? I think bottom line then, what do you want Aries to do? That's not an answer. I'm sorry. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to take action? They want you to go for what you really truly desire. You're hemming and hawing because you're afraid to be alone or you're afraid to leave somebody. You're afraid you think you're going to reject somebody or leave them or not be a good person because you left them behind or something like that. You're trying to find a strategy that helps bring everybody along with you. Stop. You have to be willing to go this road alone, and because this is something that really desperately matters to you. And you have to be willing to spend that time alone and take that road alone and not bring everybody along with you. But clearly you got a dream and you got a fucking goal. And ultimately, it's time to pursue it. And that is you doing the best for everybody. If you fulfill your purpose, Aries, you are doing the very best that you could ever do on earth. Because the point of you being on earth is to fulfill your purpose. So you got dreams and you got wishes, and that's what Spirit wants you to go after. Your dreams, your wishes, your ambitions. Let's pull a moon card for you, especially because of this new moon energy on Saturday. It's time to take action. Dude, you can't make this shit up. this is what keeps popping up. It's time to be you. It's time to do you. It is time to go after it. Emotions are running high. What is it that you really feel? What is it that you really desire? Also, get after the emotions. Because emotions are emotions. That's it. That's all they are. Let it be your fuel, but don't let it be your fucking, like, don't fucking take it that seriously. Let emotions be emotions. Attack them. You let it be your fuel and let it motivate you and get through them. It is a very emotional time because you know that something is about to change and you're the one that's going to incite the change. This is about your pursuit of your dreams and fulfilling yourself and reaching your highest potential, and you about to get there. Take this opportunity now. Let's get into specifics. The links are below. I hope to see you in the extended.